I've got something that I'm really excited to show you. Come on, check this out. This right here is the brand new R Pro Academy studio. And yeah, it's not much to look at just yet because it is an empty room, right? There's nothing here. But this is what makes me so excited because we are going to build out a full studio in this room and I want you to follow along. So we're going to do a whole series of building out a studio in your house, in this case, in just an empty room. And it's not a big room. It's like 11 feet by 11 feet. And we're going to do everything. And I'm going to show you what we're building because we really believe that video is an incredibly powerful tool that you really should be using in your business. And you might be saying like, look, I don't want to get on camera and talk, or I don't look good on camera, or whatever. And all those things, I think you need to set aside and like, just try it. And so if you have an extra room or even just like an extra corner, we're going to give you all the tools of what you need to do to set up a studio in your house so you can start doing video in your business. It's going to be really simple stuff too. We're going to show you everything from like budget setup stuff to stuff that's a little bit more advanced, but nothing is really going to be over the top or expensive because we want it to be simple. And like, look, I'm not an expert on video stuff. I'm 100% self-taught. And so I want you to be pretty much the same way. And just decide that you're going to start doing video in your business. Look, there's so much opportunity and it's a great way to reach people when maybe you can't be face to face. And like, it's going to get harder and harder to compete in the real estate industry. And so being able to do a little bit of video, I think will be really, really valuable for you and your business. And like, there's literally no downside. Nobody's going to look at your video and be like, no, I'm not using that person's services. The only thing it can do is help you, and you can just get better and better over time. You just got to start. And so we're going to keep it really simple. And again, we're going to have a whole series. We're going to cover microphones and different video equipment that we use. We're going to cover lighting stuff and sound treatment and all the kind of stuff that we have planned to turn this empty room that's probably a little echoey, probably doesn't even sound very good right now, but we're going to turn it into a full studio that's going to sound great and it's going to look great, which is where I want to begin because I don't have all the stuff yet. I don't even have a desk. It's like on the way. I have some equipment still left over from our old studio that we had, which was really an office and was way too cluttered and didn't really care for it that much. So we're going to do a complete setup because this room right here is dedicated specifically to just video content. And I want you to come along. And I've had a number of people that have asked me, hey, what is it that you use? What do you do? What kind of video stuff do you recommend? And so like, this is going to be the series that's going to do it, that you can start reaching people in your real estate business. So I want you to join along. To get started on this very first video, we're going to do something with this background because like, I need to start recording video right now, right? Like I can't wait for everything to get here and it'd be perfect. So I'm just going to start. We're starting from scratch. And so I've got a couple of things in the house because we just moved here. This is brand new. We just moved into the house and I've got a couple of things that's going to take this from just a blank wall to at least like something back here in the corner. And literally like this corner is pretty much going to be most of the studio for like what you'll see on video. So hang with me. I'm going to get a couple of things that we're going to put back here and it's going to spruce up this video space immediately. So I'll be right back. Stick with me. Okay, first things first, I've got this tri-fold blind thing. Used to be in our bedroom at our old house and we don't really have a place for it there. So I'm going to use this as a starting point. So let's get it set up. Not bad. It's a good start. Be right back. A little greenery is not a bad thing. Gotta love the fake tree over here, but it looks fantastic. Adds a little bit of color, adds a little bit of natural flavor to the video shot. Love to have something green in there. But now I need somewhere to sit. I'll be right back. We're getting there. I'm gonna set up the shot a little bit different. I'll be right back. So look, case in point, you don't need anything that fancy to get started with your backdrop for your videos. I mean, it can be something really simple. You know, I like very simple kind of stuff. Like I said, our last one, if you look at our old videos, just a little bit too cluttered. Didn't really like it all that much. But this, we've got the opportunity to just take a corner and make it something simple. Like I said, we'll talk about lighting later. Right now, I literally don't even have any lights set up. I just have an open window over right kind of in front of me that's doing the lighting, and actually looks pretty good. So I'm not too sad about that. But we're gonna keep this video series going and talk about all the different stuff that we use for our videos, including like this microphone right here and the camera that we're using, some of our other equipment, microphones, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in video, and I really think that you should, in a very simple way, because again, look, I'm not some video professional, so I'm completely self-taught off of watching YouTube videos mainly, and just trying to figure out what's gonna work, that's gonna be simple, easy to use and implement. Look, I'm not an expert on video editing. Again, completely self-taught, started about a year and a half ago, just learning off of YouTube videos. So anybody can do it. You really should consider using video. And to get started, find a corner in your house somewhere or an extra room that you can devote some space to being your video space is kind of a nice start. And think about something simple you can do in the background. Again, this may not be how it stays forever, but at least right now, it gives me something more than just blank walls. I've got this nice little tree over here. It looks great. This little blind gives a little something in the background, but not too distracting. So check that out. That's your first step, is get the background set up, find an empty corner, and even if you've just got a smartphone, that's gonna be enough. But we're gonna keep guiding you through everything that you need to start your own studio in your house so you can expand into video in your business, which will take you to new heights. I promise it'll be worth it. So check it out and stay with us as we keep talking about creating a studio in your house.